Let me just thank each and every one of you for coming and welcome you to the 2012 Region 9 VPP PA Conference. Is this a great place or what?
If you'll direct your attention to this small table, which occupies a place of dignity and honor. It is set for one, symbolizing the fact that members of our armed forces are missing from our ranks. The single red rose in the vase signifies the blood that many have shed in sacrifice to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. The yellow ribbon on the vase represents the yellow ribbons worn on the lapels of the thousands who demand with unyielding determination a proper accounting of our comrades who are not among us today. The lighted candle is reminiscent of the light of hope that lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home, away from their captors, to the open arms of a grateful nation. Let us remember and never forget their sacrifices. Thank you, and please be seated.
Yay!
We're here at the golf tournament.
Region 9 rocks.
Why do they call it best ball?
It's fantastic, the information that they provide us, the different people we get to meet at the events that they hold. It's great networking also.
Why do they call it best ball?
And so I always wear this little bracelet to remind myself that I can't just practice what I preach, I must preach only what I practice. Safety 101. Well, I wish each one of you here could have an opportunity to stand on the stage just for a minute before this conference was over, to see the quality of the individual here. You're awesome. I challenge you to make this meeting come alive in your life. Why people are watching, you've talked about. Why they expect us to walk on higher ground. If safety truly is about what we do when no one's around and it boils down to the individual effort, and those things are what makes America still the greatest country on earth. Thanks, and I'll see you on the road.
That was good, and you know, it's funny how Morgan says, how do I present you? I said, it's easy, here's Rudy. Don't you like that? Simplicity. You know, I'm a simple guy, as you can see. By the way, you are very important to me, because my whole life changed because of a safety issue. And I'm going to talk to you about that. You know, the movie Rudy is about a message. It's not about football. I only played 27 seconds, so you can see it's not about football or Notre Dame. It's kind of like you guys, the coach, being a good coach. You give a team good structure, good discipline. You're showing love, they connect, they understand. Now you have relationships, there you have good safety. You don't have good safety if you don't have good relationships. Because people won't do it because of you. They'll do it in spite of you. That's a good deal. So relationships are very important in your whole journey to safety. Accountability, responsibility is key, and everything's a ripple down deal when you make the remember right around. You all been to some safety issues, right? What was the biggest cause of a safety problem? Bad choice, shortcut, bad decision, not knowing the knowledge or preparation of the situation. So it is important to have all of that, but you have to be inspired to learn that. So don't be boring to your people. Be excited.
I would say the reasons why you'd want to come to a VPP PA conference, particularly Region 9 conference, is really the networking and sharing that happens with all of our members. Really is an eclectic group that represents hundreds of different companies and trades and industries that come together for a common goal of safety. And we have a term in Region 9 VPPA that's called R&D. And R&D to us means rip off and duplicate. which we do a lot of here. Plagiarism is highly encouraged. Additionally, we put all of the presentations on the website. So any presentation that you like while you attend the conference, you can go to the website and download and get that for free. Also, a lot of networking and sharing. Typically, we challenge each of our members here to step out of their comfort zone and get to talk to people that they don't know and get to understand their profession. What we found is a lot of goals in safety are the same in a lot of industries, even different industries, manufacturing as opposed to oil and gas or high technologies or pharmaceuticals, have some very good programs that can transcend different industries, and so that R&D philosophy actually helps a lot of folks. Additionally, the friendships that you make during the conference are very long-lasting and help. I've known people throughout the years that I've called throughout the country and throughout the great Region 9 to help me with specific problems, and these folks work in a completely different industry. So I really think it's our caring and sharing, networking, and R&D kind of style that makes this one of the greatest conferences in the country to attend.
When asked why would you come to VPP, my name is Cheryl Caballero. I was previously a VPP team leader with the Arizona OSHA Occupational Safety and Health Division out of Tucson, Arizona. I had a fabulous opportunity to learn more about the VPP application companies, the companies going through their first recertifications, going through their first certifications. And if you are a safety professional looking for assistance in getting your VPP to go well and go smoothly, if you're someone who has been through VPP before and want to get a better idea of what you're going to go through for your recertification, and just talk to people who know how to do safety the best of the best, this is the place to go. It's just been a fabulous experience.
Vpppa is a non-profit organization, and my experience as a VPP manager for the state of California has been significant since they assisted us with setting up the workshops, especially the logistics. When it comes to logistics, it's extremely critical for the state of California to take care of it. And they have done an outstanding job to help state of California OSHA program with VPP. And as far as our VPP star sites, I think it's a great opportunity to network, to meet sites that are in the same industry, same culture. You know, some of our union sites meet some other union sites that are in the VPP, and learn about their best practices and move on. And I think these conferences are extremely important, and Vpppa has done a great job to capture all the information and share it with their members.
The value of being a VPP participant is really from the networking standpoint, being in the association and being able to come to conferences like this and meet with different companies and representatives, discussing best practices and how they do the things that they do, has really paid off in big dividends from the standpoint of learning opportunities. That's one of the things I like about the VPP process overall. The other side of it is just the total buy-in that you get. I think the people that I've met in these conferences over the last 8 years have been some of the most dedicated safety people that I've encountered in my 30-year career. And so it's really been beneficial for both me individually and personally, but also from an organizational standpoint.
So if you come to this conference, you're going to learn how to do all of those things. You're going to learn how to keep your employees safe, keep your company safe. VPP is a good process.
Okay, coming to a VPP conference is a real benefit to anybody to network, to see new safety equipment, different perspectives on how to manage programs. real customers out there that use the product. You know, a lot of people that are here aren't just upper management for companies, they're actually employees. It could be for a union, or it could be a regular employee that was brought to be part of the team. You know, they are a part of the safety team at the factory or at their site, and their management has brought them here to, you know, live part of this. I think it's a great experience for anybody that wants to come and see and meet people from different cultures, different businesses, and learn. So that's what I see as a value.
Okay, so I come to these conferences for Raytheon Missile Systems. I'm an employee there. My role is as a program manager in engineering, and it's important for me as a professional within the aerospace industry to make sure that we are getting the message out through any means that we have available. I believe it's extremely important to participate in conferences because we get tips from other businesses, what has worked for other businesses. It allows us to take that back and incorporate it into what we're doing so that we can make our work environment safer. It's also very good for networking as well. Networking is extremely important, and especially for someone like me that's not in the safety industry per se, it has really allowed me to gain more knowledge and to network with other folks, both in safety and outside of safety. So the attendance at a conference is very important for both of those reasons. Thanks.
And in my opinion, one of the biggest benefits of the regional conferences is around networking. You know, we provide a forum for people that are new to VPP, that want to learn about VPP, but also for the people that have been in VPP for a while to come and network and help teach others and teach their best practices as they begin to go back to their facilities and build their programs into a model program.
The VPP is all about continuous improvement. Achieving VPP certification is an amazing accomplishment, but you've got to maintain that level. So by being a member of the VPP-PA, you have a plethora of other individuals who are either seeking VPP certification or are certified, and you have access to a lot of ideas, a lot of professional networking, development of your safety professionals as well as your non-safety professionals, just through sharing best practices, learning, and continuous improvement of their own skills.
Okay. Any companies coming into the VPP process always can find themselves looking for better practices. You know, at the state level, when we audit those VPP members that are already within the actual recommendations or they're actually certified as a site, we look because, you know, we see them as being better engineers, better practitioners of safety and health as what they do for the employees. You know, we take it down when I do a lot of speeches and presentations that how are you engaging your employees to become better and best, you know, when they're looking at safety and health. You know, with the VPP process in place, it gives that much more, not just opportunity, but authority to the lowest level employee to be able to be saying, I'm in charge of my safety, I'm in charge of my health, and everything I do on this plant or site allows me to be better for it, or our program succeeds as a whole. So us at the state level, when we see a lot of these companies that do achieve VPP, we understand that they're recognized for not only their best practices, but also for taking on the responsibility that, hey, we've demonstrated to you that we are an actual site that has programs in place, procedures in place, and have the employees' full engagement so we can negate a lot of accidents and injuries. And at the state level, we like to see a lot of those employers partake in it, even if they don't achieve VPP, but also to use the practicing elements within it, because it just makes them that much better in the company when it comes to safety and health.
It's important to be a VPP company because it creates a great win between management and frontline employees. You know, at Centos, we really believe that our programs were excellent, which is what prompted us to pursue the VPP STAR certification. And after we achieved that, we realized that not only were we good, but the VPP program itself actually drives us to be world-class and be better every day, day in and day out.
You know, one thing I think that the state of Nevada benefits from VPP is the influence that it has over contractors who come and work at a VPP site. I think that VPP sites, because they're contractor safety programs,
they tend to make the contractors better and improve the process that they're doing every chance they go out to work at the site, and hopefully that equals when they go over to any other kind of locations and do their work in other places other than just VPP sites.
VPP is valuable to me working at Morton Salt Long Beach. I've seen the commitment and the improvements made through our facility and nationwide and also locally. We have a strong union force who definitely believe in VPP, and it's made my job extremely easy as a safety manager, being able to see the improvements of VPP and how everybody relates to it and also can use it in their workforce and also off the job. So VPP, I think, is core and essential to our business and our daily life.
I've been associated with VPP since 1994, and over the course of the years, I've seen the program grow and affect more and more people and more companies. When I joined back in the mid-90s, it was a lot of chemical and petrochemical type facilities, and really gotten to see the program grow into all different types of industries, from government, the DoD, the post offices, pharmaceutical, golf club manufacturers. So a lot more interest and a lot more variety of manufacturers that are in the program. Recently, one of the highlights of my career and the things I've gotten to do within VPP is to do outreach, and specifically talking about outreach with the United States senators and Congress, getting them to understand the value of VPP and what it does for us as a country and how it impacts the bottom line for the government as well as industry. And so being able to go up on Capitol Hill and provide input and educate people on what VPP is all about has been a real great part of my recent experiences with VPP.
Well, I've gotten a lot out of the conference this year. This is my first experience with it, and I've learned quite a bit. The sharing of knowledge among the different companies and the different HSE experience levels between the different sites and participants. And I feel like I'm actually playing a role in how the VPP process will be going forward. I think the fact that we've got ADOSH and California OSHA representatives here from the VPP offices says a lot about the cooperation between the industry and the government side of things as well. And it's been a very good overall experience. I'm very glad I came.